This is an elite trainer box, but everyone just says ETB for short. If you're returning to the hobby, you might be wondering what is so special about the ETB. Everyone's talking about them, but they don't really seem to be that good. So what's the deal? Well, it has a special promo card, which can sometimes be very desirable. These days, the promo is almost always a beautiful illustration rare, and if you purchase a Pokemon Center exclusive ETB from the official website, it comes with an extra promo, but this one has an exclusive stamp. And these often sell on the secondary market for more than the ETB itself. They also come with dice, counters, and energy cards. These are for the TCG, and while they're nice to have, many of us don't actually use them. Oh, and these dividers, which are really nice, but they never really give you enough. The sleeves can sometimes be cool or even desirable if they have a cool design or popular Pokemon on them. Each ETB is going to have a mascot Pokemon who's going to be on the front of the box, the booklet, and sometimes the sleeves. And people don't talk about this often enough, but it also comes with a booklet that shows us all the cards in the set. Furthermore, it has a key so you know which cards come as reverse holos and regular holos. It's incredibly useful even to a veteran collector like myself. And of course, we have booster packs. ETBs will always come with booster packs exclusive to that set. Back in the Sword and Shield era, ETBs came with 8 booster packs, but if it's a Scarlet and Violet product, it'll have 9. And you may have noticed that the Pokemon Center ETBs are a little bit more expensive. Well, they each come with 2 extra booster packs. So a Sword and Shield ETB is going to have a total of 10, and then a Scarlet and Violet ETB is going to have a total of 11. But only the Scarlet and Violet ones come with that extra promo card with the exclusive stamp on it. And the contents of an ETB can sometimes change a little bit, like for example the Pokemon Go ETB had a deck box in it, but we've covered the basics. But that's just regular TCG junk, and if you really want the sleeves or like the box or something, you can always buy it on eBay for pretty cheap. So why is everyone so obsessed with ETBs? Well, it's the value proposition. Think of it like this: every product on the shelf is an offer. The Pokemon Company is making you an offer in exchange for your hard-earned money. Now, we're going to come back to this, but I want you to think about the ETB and what it offers you. In other words, why would you buy an ETB? I ran a quick poll on my channel, and 2/3 of you have purchased an ETB in the past. And if you Google this question, why do people buy ETBs, you'll find multiple Reddit threads asking this very question. And the overwhelming answer is because they're the only thing available. It's the only thing that people can find. And this will be different based on where you are in the world, but a lot of Pokemon TCG products sell out and they're hard to find, even online. Like booster bundles or collection boxes, but for some reason the ETB is always there and usually at a pretty good price. Anecdotally, I can confirm this. My local GameStop's usually pretty good at staying stocked up, but if I go to my local Walmart, it's almost always empty with a few ETBs scattered on the shelves. Now, one reason for this is that they make a lot of them. If you're a returning customer to your local retailer, you might notice that ETBs tend to stay stocked up longer than the other products. For example, Shining Fates came out in 2021, but in 2023, it was still being restocked at Walmart, even though the rest of the Shining Fates products were long gone and out of print. But if ETBs are as amazing as everyone says, why aren't they the first to sell out? Well, the answer is in the rest of the product line. A booster bundle offers 6 packs and nothing else, no fluff. The value proposition here is cheap booster packs and that's it. The trainer toolkit is full of TCG supplies and nothing else. This product offers the consumer a quick and easy way to play the TCG and try out new card combinations and strategies. Collection boxes are exciting and usually come with multiple promo cards. In addition to this, they offer eye appeal, and this is a big deal for sealed collectors. If you collect cards, and if you're watching this, I'm gonna assume you do, you fall into one of these 3 categories: card collector, TCG player, sealed collector. And you don't have to belong to just one tribe like some sort of sports team. You can belong to 2 or maybe even all 3 of these categories. So each of these categories has its own offer, a product made specifically for each of them. Card collectors, like people who want to build master sets and maybe send some in for grading, they'll probably buy booster bundles. People who want to play the TCG, maybe even competitively, are going to grab the trainer toolkits or maybe the build and battle box because it has the best value for them. There's a value proposition there. And sealed collectors or investors of Pokemon cards are going to buy whatever has the best return, which is booster boxes, collection boxes, and anything with promos printed in a low supply. This is sometimes called targeted marketing or market segmentation. And there are some of us who do actually belong in all 3 categories. In this case, you might want cards, TCG supplies, and something that can offer you a return on your purchase, just in case you don't pull anything good. In this case, the ETB might actually be your first choice. In marketing, this is called a bundling bias. So if you do want a little bit of each, instead of buying the trainer toolkit and a collection box and maybe booster packs, you can just buy the ETB. It's easier and it's cheaper because it's bundled together. And I touch on this a little bit in a previous video. And I would actually argue that this is the best product to buy if you're a beginner. Maybe you're a collector or a TCG player. Maybe you don't know yet. This product offers a little bit of both. All right, let's jump back to the question I asked you earlier. Why would you buy an ETB? Because it's the only thing on the shelf? Okay, maybe. But actually, it's because the value proposition of an ETB aligns with all 3 of those categories. And the ETB is specifically designed to do this. It's an insurance product. The Pokemon Company needs something that is good enough for everyone. It has a pretty decent value proposition for each of us, no matter which category you're in. And so when you get to the store and everything else is sold out and there's just some ETBs, you say, all right, at least it has something that I want. And the box is nice too. This is called situational marketing. And this is where you realize that all roads lead back to the ETB. So the ETB is designed to prevent the consumer from leaving the store empty-handed. But the Pokemon Company takes this even further. Every year we get a few different expansion sets, one of which is a special set. This is usually some hyped up, nostalgia-heavy banger. And to be fair, it's usually pretty good, like Pokémon 151. For these special sets, they do not offer booster boxes or individual booster packs. This narrows the product selection and the value proposition of an ETB becomes even sweeter. Suddenly, the price makes more sense for collectors and the demand goes up for investors. And if you're a TCG player, special sets don't offer TCG-focused products. This is why ETBs are almost always on the shelf, but the Pokémon 151 ETBs are not.